Right. How are we doing, everybody? You know damn well you guys are absolutely sick and tired of seeing my face. All I'm gonna say to that is, too bad. This is what it's like being a multi-sport content creating channel, right? Yeah. This is what happens when you do videos for multiple sports at the same time. If I was just a Browns channel, my channel would pretty much be in hibernation right now. Pretty much. But I can't have that, right? I gotta keep this channel pumping. And we're officially 3 weeks away from the NBA trade deadline. So we're gonna start hearing a lot of rumors. There's gonna be a ton of articles posted by hang on. There's gonna be a ton of articles posted by, verified sources and sources that we don't really trust. So what I've decided to do is I am going to do a stream like this every once in a while. I think the next time I do a stream like this will be probably a week before the deadline. And then I'll go over our targets because I'm most likely going to stream the trade deadline again. Depends on how much buzz is going around. Probably still stream, we'll hang out, have some fun, see what happens. Not gonna be live as long as I would usually be, right? Maybe like 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, when things start really bubbling around. But yeah, in this stream, I'm going to talk about four trade targets for the Cavs that have been mentioned, or the Cavs that have been linked to, right? Yeah. Four guys the Cavs have been linked to in articles, legit articles too. And I'm going to go over their contract situation, and we're going to take a look and see how that player has been doing this year. So, overall, this stream's probably going to be about a half hour. Maybe. Unless something big happens. Imagine like a trade just went down like right about now. Like imagine, right? I'm over here running, blabbering, running my mouth and yapping my gums, and all of a sudden a sham bomb comes out saying the Cavaliers have acquired this player. And I'm like, oh my god! I don't think that's happened. It's not happened in a while. Where I have been live and the Cavs made a move. I don't know if it's ever happened. Man, if I was live doing something like a Cavs game, or maybe just doing a hangout stream, and the Cavs made a move, oh my god, we'd go nuts. But what's up, Daniel Cooper? Go for Bruce Brown. People have talked about him, but I haven't heard the Cavs are interested, so I'm not gonna talk about him in this stream. Unfortunately, we need DeAndre Hunter. We'll see. We would have a legit small forward to give us a full starting lineup of good players. True, true. That's a guy I wanted in the draft. And then there's Lamar with the emojis, the game over laughing emojis. Yep, of course. So, really no order, It's not like I rank these guys in order of most legit to least likely. But we're going to get it started here. And before I get into this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that damn like button. Freaking hit the bell, subscribe, become a member. What's in it for us if we become a member? Well, you get exclusive content like cool emotes. I haven't added emotes in a while though, but I'm gonna start adding them, and eventually, if I get enough members, I'm gonna start doing members only content, which would most likely be rumor videos. Might even do members only streams. We have Max Struess. Of course, we're gonna keep him. We fought hard to get him. We're not just gonna give him up after barely a year. Right? It's not like, oh, we had to freaking fight with the damn Heat to get him. We had to freaking negotiate with them to get him. Do a sign and trade. No way we're giving him up this early. Hell no. Oh. So, anyways, we're going to get it started. And we're going to start off with the player that I think a lot of Cavs fans want, including me. And that is the guy in the thumbnail, Royce O'Neale. Now, first off, let's take a look at his lovely stats. Of course, he did play with Donovan Mitchell, and he was pretty good, right? 5 seasons in Utah. He played in 370 games. He started 230 of them. He was solid. He was very, very good over there in Brooklyn. I mean, in Utah. Yep, he averaged about 6.2 points. He was pretty good. Trying to see his best stats. Free throws, he averaged about 79% from the free throw line. And then his probably most promising attribute, shooting threes, about 381%. So, yeah, 0.381. So about 38% from three. 3-point attempts per game, he averaged about 3. Now he made about 1.2. Had a 448 field goal percentage, which was way up there compared to what he's had so far in Brooklyn. So yeah, he is a very, very solid player. Now this year, 38 games, he's averaging about 7.5 points, 5 total rebounds, and 3 assists. So solid numbers all the way around. 38% from the field this year, 37% from three, 61% from the free throw line, which is way down from his career average. Not having a great year in Brooklyn. That's for sure. EFG percentage about 53.7, so about 54. His PER is about 11, and win shares of 1.4. Forgot about Darius. Yeah, I know. He'll be back probably within the next week or so. Now, we look at Royce's contract. I'm pretty sure he is a free agent. Royce O'Neale. As soon as Spotcheck wants to. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, he will be a free agent after this year. So he wouldn't come expensive at all. Maybe give up like a pick or something for him. I don't know. Maybe a second rounder. Because we have a ton of those, right? I mean, it's probably all it would take. Maybe Ty Jerome's weak ass contract because he hasn't played a single game since like opening night. Oh man, dude, it's like that. Royce O'Neale is like that kid that gets that job, right? They get that job because their parents have been bugging them all summer. Get a job, you freaking lazy bum. Kid gets a job, absolutely hates it. He goes one day and then doesn't go again. Or no, I think that'd be more school. Yeah, school, right? Parents force him to go to school. Really, you gotta go to school to get an education. Goes to school first day of the year, and then he just doesn't. Like he'll go, but he doesn't do anything. He skips or whatever. That's essentially Ty Jerome. Now, I mean, not saying he's healthy. No, he's not healthy, I guess. He's still battling that ankle that he's had essentially since October. He has the world's worst ankle injury. Oh, yeah. It might take that. Maybe even less. Maybe we can even give them Damian Jones. I don't know. But Royce O'Neale, 30 years old. He'll be turning 31 really soon. And small forward. Yeah, he'd be a great player off the bench. For sure. Yeah, he'll be a free agent after the year. And of course, it's important to note that he is really good friends with Donovan Mitchell. And the Cavs were interested in him last year. Of course, the Nets wanted a lot for him. I don't think it'll be the same this year. Because he's a free agent. The Nets aren't really that good. And yeah, they're gonna want to get something for him. So if I'm the Cavs, I'm bugging the crap out of the Nets, and I'm saying, hey, you gonna give us Royce yet? Every day. How about now? How about now? 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 How about now? 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 I know you want to. Give him to us. Come on. Do it. You know you want to. Come on. Make them like essentially just make them block your number. Nah, Kobe would never do that. Nah. But seriously though, like we could easily get Royce O'Neal. But yeah, I would love Royce on this team. Not even lying at all. Uh, after stream, come in the bar. Why? No, I'll probably pop in. I don't know. And then the number 2 player, another guy that I would love to have. He actually plays on the same team. That is Dorian Finney-Smith. Now let's take a look. Look at his stats. Dorian Finney-Smith. His nickname is Dodo. Doodoo. Oh, that's enough. All right. So you look at his stats, averaging about 9 points, 5 total rebounds, 1 assist in 36 games, shooting 42% from the field, 40% from 3, 83% from the free throw line, 56% EFG percentage, 11 per, and his win shares is 1.6. Another player that we coveted last year, but we couldn't get him because the Nets had this crazy high price on him. Now, Royce O'Neal's Dorian Finney-Smith's contract this year, he might be in the same boat as Royce. See if it shows up. I'm pretty sure he's in the same boat. I'm not exactly sure. Just gotta wait for it to show up, which, of course, Spotrac just taking its good old freaking time. My God. What are we doing here, you freaking piece of trash? Freaking site. What are we doing here? You know what? Here we go. I'll just do this. Since it wants to be like that, just do it the old-fashioned way. This freaking site is super slow for some reason. I don't know why. Come on. I don't got all night. There we go. Yeah, $13 million cap figure. Base salary 13 million. One, yeah, 394. He's got about what, $43 million guaranteed left. We look at his contract situation, if it decides to show up, that is. Sonio got $9.5 million left this year. Come on, you freaking piece of junk. What does it not want me to see Dorian? Oh, here we go. So he's got next year, 24-25, and then he's got a player option after that for $15 million in 25-26, and then he'll be a free agent. So, I mean, if we were to acquire him, he would have some term left, and then that option. I could see why they have a high price tag on him. I don't really think he'd be as attainable, to be honest. You never know. The next player I'm going to talk about was actually the player Cooper was mentioning, DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter, I believe, was actually a player that I wanted in the draft back in 2020. Of course, I believe that's when we took Okoro. No, we took Evan. No, that was the next year. Yeah, because 2019 was Darius, 2018 was Colin. So DeAndre Hunter, been damn good this year, to say the least. You know, he's 26 out of Philly. And yeah, he's played in 24 games, so he hasn't played a whole lot. He's averaging 15 points, 4 total rebounds, 1.4 assists, shooting 46% from the field, 40% from three, 90% from free throw line. That is way above his career average. And he's got an EFG percentage of 54.7. His PER is 12 and his win shares is 9 or 0.9. Now, what scares me about this possibility here is his contract. He's got 3 years, $70 million left. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of moolah. Making 20 million this year, right? 21 next year, 23, and then 24. Oh, damn. And not to mention, it says he's out for at least 2 weeks. Of course. So yeah, he's probably like the least likely guy we'd go after. And then to wrap it all up, the guy that I really don't think we're going to go after, Andrew Wiggins. What's good, Yusuf? Good evening, or I guess good morning. For those who live, on this side, because it is past midnight. So we look at Andrew Wiggins' contract and his stats. He's struggled a bit. Yeah, he has really struggled a bit. Sad to see. But he's in 36 games, he's averaging about 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, shooting 42% from the field, 29%, 30% from the 30% from three. Wow. 68.5% from the free throw line and 46.5 EFG percentage. Every number is below his career average. Ew. His PER is about 9.4, and he's literally got 0 win shares. Damn. Estimate on the number of wins contributed. He has not contributed to really any of the wins. That's tough. Contract. He's got a couple years left. He's got the rest of this year, and then 24, 25, 25, 26, and then 26, 27. He's got a player option, just like DeAndre Hunter. Yeah. I don't think. I mean, I've heard he doesn't even have a market. For the Warriors to get rid of him, they would have to add something. They would have to spice up the package if they want to get rid of Andrew Wiggins. Yeah. I don't think he goes anywhere, but it'd be interesting to bring him back. That'd be funny. Because remember, he did not play a single game for us. I think he did Summer League, and that was it. Because then we traded him when we got Kevin Love. So, yeah, those are the 4 players. And just for lols, because I did see someone mention Bruce Brown. I heard a rumor that the Raptors could look to send him somewhere else. I mean, looking at what Bruce has been doing so far in 33 games, 33 games, 12.1 points, about 5 total rebounds, 3 assists. So solid numbers. 47.5 field goal percentage, slightly under career average. 3-point percentage he's shooting about 33% from the field. He's shooting 82% from the free throw line, which is way above his career average. And he's got an EFG percentage of 52.7. So right around average. 12.1 PER and a 1.3 win share. He's doing pretty good there. Yep. And then contract wise, he's got a club option next year. And that's it. Then he'll be a free agent. He's making $22 million this year. And then he'll have about a $23 million club option next year. So whoever picks him up is going to have that burden to pick up. And in fact, let me see about the Cavs. I don't know if the Cavs have much terms of, I don't know, like the. Okay, this is the wrong thing. I need something else. I'm gonna look at this real quick, and then we'll look at the team salary caps here. So, cap space. The Cavs are $32 million over the cap. First apron, we have $10 million in the first apron. Yeah. So I believe we have $10 million before we hit the first apron of the tax threshold. And Dan Gilbert, if this team is a contender, he is willing, or he's been more than willing, at least recently, to pay the charity check to the league to maintain a winning team. I can understand not paying the charity check to the league every year, for a bum ass team, but this team is looking good. But, in terms of players that we could easily trade away, let's take a look at our situation heading into the trade deadline. So, 13 players. Of course, Darius making 34 mil. Donovan 33, Allen 20, Levert 15, Strus 14, Okoro 8, Mobley has 8, Niang 8 million. Wade, Jones, Jerome, Thompson, and Merrill. Then you have the two-way players. Then you have Rubio. Cap holds, of course, you have Neto, Rondo, and Davis. We have a non-taxpayer mid-level from the Niang. Oh no, we used it on. Did we already use that? No, we only have 3 million of that left. Because the Niang. Biannual, we have about 2 million of that left. I think we used a lot of our MLE on Niang. We used 8 million of that on him. Okay. And then luxury tax total threshold is 165. We have about $3 million in luxury tax space. Yeah. Yep. Now, let's say because of course, if you make a trade, you also have to match salary. So do not be surprised if we make a trade for somebody and we send a guy like Dean Wade or even Damian Jones, who we essentially got for free, or Ty Jerome, who's played one game, or even Sam Merrill. That would make people sad, but you'd get the idea. For salary, filler. Spotrac did an article talking about trade deadline primer. All right, so what did they say for the Cavs here? So you have we're 3.2 million under the tax. We have no traded player exceptions. Cavs owned. Wait, Cleveland owes 3 future first-round picks to the Jazz, as well as 2 years of swap rights to Utah. The Cavs have at least 7 tradable second-round picks. Like I was saying, most likely to be traded. Isaac Okoro. There isn't a great choice here. After Rubio took a contract buyout, Okoro is in the final year of his contract. Maybe Cleveland looks to move him before he hits restricted free agency in July. Yeah, Mitchell's not going anywhere at all. The Pistons are $27 million over under the tax. Golden State's over the tax apron, the second apron. So they're way up there. They're way up there. Like, damn, bro, how'd you get so far up there, man? Damn. Like, they're hitting the stratosphere. Man. But yeah, we'll see what happens while the Browns fire Van Pelt. Because I guess they want to change the offense a little bit. Kind of always puzzled me. It's like the offense didn't fit Deshaun, so why did we keep Van Pelt in the first place? Right? We brought in Deshaun, but yet we kept Van Pelt. Look, we knew that, how Van Pelt ran things. Although, I don't think he called plays, but still. the style of offense was different. So these are the four players that I think the Cavs, or the Cavs that have been linked to the Cavs anyway. These are not players that I think will acquire. These are just players that I've heard that we've been linked to, like legit. We'll see how many more names are added. Of course, I'll be doing videos all the way up until the deadline, talking about rumors that come out, and we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be pretty active for the Cavs. This might be the most active deadline the Cavs have had, because over the past couple years, they really haven't been active. There's been some rumors, but they haven't done anything. So I think this year might be the year they do something. Yeah. But I mean, the Cavs right now, they're in a solid spot. I think they're what, 24-15 now? Right in the thick of things in the East. And they know they could definitely add a shooter and some defense, and they'll be solid. You get Royce O'Neal or something, you're solid. You're looking good. And I know a lot of people are going to talk about, oh, do you think the Cavs are going to trade Spider? No. No. They ain't. They're not trading Spider. And they cannot wait until the day they extend him so we can finally put all that crap to rest. That's a day that I've been long waiting for. So I'm gonna actually head out. Like I said, about a half hour stream. Good stuff. And again, I will be adding to this list when I start seeing more, articles come out. And we'll just see who gets added. I saw someone mention like Chris Fedor talked about Cameron Johnson. You know what? To wrap this up, let's take a look at Cameron Johnson real quick. Let's look at Cameron Johnson real quick. Yeah, let's look at him real quick because I'm curious. Cameron Johnson, another small forward. All right. This is a name that I guess I saw in an article. They said, I guess, Chris Fedor mentioned him briefly. He's making, see how much money he's making. He's still got, oh my God, he's got 3 years left. We all know how that's going to work. They're going to want a big haul for him. $23 million average salary during this 4-year deal. I don't think he's getting traded. No. They want to build around him. I don't think he's going anywhere like Mikal Bridges. But yeah, stat wise, he's solid. 14.2 points, 5 total rebounds, 2.4 assists, 45% from the field, 39% from three, 72% from the free throw line, 56% EFG percentage, 14.2 per, and 1.7 win share. And he's only 27, turning 28 in a couple months. But yeah, if I know my guy Koby Altman, I know he's going to do everything possible to make this team better. We saw how aggressive he was in getting Strus. He's not afraid to do it. So all we can do is sit here and wait and see if they do anything. If they don't, it is what it is. This is a solid team. It would have been nice. It'd be nice to see them add. But if they don't, I'm not going to throw anything. I'm not going to throw a fit. I'm going to just sit back and be like, all right, Koby likes his team. I can't hate him for that. This team is really good. It'd been nice to add like a Royce O'Neal or something for small, to little or to nothing. I'm not going to flip out. Oh my God, I wish they would have signed something. The teams have always been noticeably quiet in at the trade deadline. I've noticed. The Guardians, they made moves last year, but they didn't add anybody big. They traded Josh Bell. Woo! But yeah, my teams have noticeably been quiet around the trade deadline the last couple years. I wish I streamed and did videos back when the Cavs went crazy in 20, was it 18? The trade deadline. Made 3 trades in the span of like a half hour. It was freaking nuts. I was like, what are we doing? But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Gone over a half hour. And I will see you all whenever. We'll see if I have any more videos. I might have a Browns video coming out maybe tomorrow talking about the off season, but that's really about all I have planned. Unless something else happens, we'll see. And then, of course, we got the Buckeyes, too. There's a lot of stuff going on about the Buckeyes and recruiting and stuff. So if anything comes out about from there, I'll have a video for that on that channel. But yeah, what a day. I've done, let's see, 2 live streams. I've done the game stream, and I've done this one. I've done 2 videos. Yeah, I've done 2 videos for the Browns, of course. I did that video talking about them firing people, and then I did that update video. So that's 4. And then I did 1 video on the Buckeye channel. 5 total pieces of content for the people. It's officially that time of year. Love to see it. And we're only just getting started. So like I said, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you all later. So have a good night, everybody, and go Cavs. Yeah, go Cavs, go Browns. You know the deal. Go Blue Jackets, too. We'll see if they do anything. I'll even be doing some Blue Jackets videos, I guess. Are you going to stream the Blue Jackets? I don't know. I'm having too much fun doing the Cavs, right? And by the time the Cavs really start wrapping up, the Guardians start. So I guess I'll find some time, maybe. But yeah. With that being said, it's officially trade season. Trades are starting to happen. Rumors are coming out. We'll see what happens. I know a lot of fans want to see their teams do stuff. I'm the same way. So all we can do is sit back and wait. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. Have a good night. And I'm out. Bye-bye. This is the final time you'll see me tonight, too. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe. Well, I will be back tomorrow because I have a video tomorrow. But that's about it. Bye-bye.